Well, the coronavirus emanating from China hit global growth. Could it tip the world into a global recession? It is an interesting question. It is something that analysts have been comparing to the SARS virus in 2003. But the truth is that the world is much different now than it was back then. Back then, China was still emerging in the global economy. But over the years, China has made up the biggest percentage of global growth, about a third of the total economic growth in the world, which is a higher percentage than the US, UK, Europe, and Japan combined. So, what happens in China matters most. That is both a consumer story and a business story. If you look at outbound Chinese tourism, it is a big part of the global tourism industry. In the US alone, before the US China trade war started slowing things down, the Chinese were coming to the US and spending $7 to $8,000 over the course of 2 weeks. That is a much richer impact for tourism than an average tourist. European countries and particularly Asian countries are now being hit as Chinese consumers pull back because of the quarantine. But coronavirus is not just a consumer story, it is also a business story. It is not only Chinese consumers who may drive a slowdown. The Wuhan region is a huge area for supply chains. Travel bans have made it difficult for people to work and to keep factories running. It is possible that with enough supply chain disruptions, China will not be able to meet its US trade deal purchasing commitments. That would, of course, have a geopolitical impact which could further hit growth. Bottom line, look out for coronavirus to be a big part of the global economic story this year.